Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And as y'all can tell, I'm recording from a secret location. Shout out to Armand Wiggins. Anyways, y'all, so listen. I'm not home right now, but I'm going to try my hardest to pump out these videos because there are some things that we need to discuss. So let me go ahead and get out of the way. Love and marriage. Huntsville. Baby, one of y'all need to go ahead and send Melody one of these shirts off with his head. Before y'all even get in the comment section and ask, girl, this was made and designed by Erica De Niro TV. Girl, it's a limited, girl, I don't know if she still got them, girl. Y'all go to her page and ask her. If you didn't get it the first time, girl, you just... Girl, you can't sit with us. Girl, I don't know what to tell y'all, girl. Girl, go ask her, girl. Because every time I wear this shirt, girl, it'd be a few of y'all in the comment section saying how y'all like the shirt. Where can y'all get it from? I got Erica De Niro TV. This was a shirt that she designed. Come on, fans. Come on, Project Runway. But yeah, girl, I think she was selling them for like a limited time. I'm not for sure. Again, go ask her because, girl, I don't know, girl. I got my shit. As y'all can tell, because I wore her out, baby. I wore her out. Anyways, child. Okay, so let's get into this review. Maurice and Marceau take their sons to some land that they purchased, and hopefully they want to turn this into like a community for their family. Maurice lets Marceau know that Kimmy is down for moving to this land that they purchased and building a home as long as there's a solid plan in place. Melody is buying a house. Baby, this is a big house. Melody's buying a house. At this point, I really don't even... Let me tell you something, baby. Shout out to a bitch who can be like, you know what? I'm not even about to argue and go back and forth with you over no house. What I'm about to do is just go buy my own house. Girl, you can have both of them houses as far as I'm concerned. I got my own shit. So I do think this is probably the best thing for Melody to go purchase her a home. Because even though I do agree to a certain extent, like I can understand where Martell is coming from about having the kids. Because I think Martell wanted the kids just to have one address, right? And then the parents go back and forth from the kid. Basically, that would be like the kids' home, you know? So they'll switch out every 2 weeks. And I can kind of understand that to a certain degree, but I also feel like that was a way for Martell to try to control the situation. Because, like, what if Melody ever decided to date and get a man? Do you know how difficult that would be hard for Melody to try to date, going back and forth from house to house? And look how Martell already popping up at this house that don't even belong to him. So you know he would definitely try and pop up if he found out Melody was possibly hopping on some and doing a full split, you know? But anyway, so I'm down for that. So shout out to Melody for buying her and her kids a new home. I'm glad Melody finally got her house together. Baby, oof. Melody, her been looking cute this whole not this whole new season. I guess it's still the same season, but her hair been looking cute. Letitia goes over to Kimmy's. Kimmy done made some lemonade like an old woman. Letitia said, girl, I got 3 kids. Girl, you don't put some fucking tequila in there? They go outside and talk. Letitia makes a comment about Kimmy being able to come home and just relax. And then Kimmy lets us know that Maurice is not that much of a difference from Marceau. And when I think about it, I was like, you know what? I can see that. I mean, girl, first of all, that's his wife. So if she said it, then she know out of all of us. I can see that. You know, like Marceau somewhat believes in, you know, gender roles. And I think part of the reason, now I understand why Kimmy said, remember Kimmy said, like the first season, or maybe like the beginning of the second season, one of the reasons why not that she didn't want Munster to move in, but she knows that Maurice, maybe all these M's. Maurice, she didn't want to raise another child. Basically, she knew that if Munster was to move up to Huntsville, then she would be basically, even though Maurice wanted Munster to move up there, I don't feel like raising another child by myself, basically. And I know you're going to throw all of the responsibilities on me because I'm the woman, even though I'm not the biological mother. And so I get why Kimmy was hesitant of wanting Munster to move up to Huntsville, because clearly, again, Marceau and Maurice are the same. Well, like I told y'all, girl, we really didn't do the whole gender role stuff. Like, my grandmother, baby, she had all of us, the boys and the girls. We was all washing dishes. We was all vacuuming, girl. We was all outside doing the yard work. I think the only thing that my grandmother wouldn't really just make the girls do was like mow the yard. But girl, if she looked outside and the girls was mowing the yard, girl, she wasn't gonna tell you to stop. Like, my grandmother did not play that, girl. All the boy, girl, we would get up, we would be cleaning off the walls, girl. We did all of that, girl. It wasn't none of that. Oh, girl, you a boy, so you go outside. You a girl, you go in the kitchen. No, Rodney, Boo, whoever she called, get your ass in there, wash them dishes. Rodney, go vacuum. Hey, you go vacuum. Hey, go in there and sweep. Girl, yes. My grandmother did not play that. Shout out to my grandmama for not buying into that gender role shit. But Letitia, I'm sorry. Hold up, y'all. Oh, Letitia says that Marceau considered Martell a brother. See, this is what I be talking about, Letitia. And let me stop saying that, because now I'm lying. Y'all did tell me. I have to give y'all. I have to. God, I hate to say y'all was right, but girl, y'all was right about Letitia. Letitia is a little sneaky. Y'all was right. Y'all was right. Letitia is a little sneaky. And she says stuff like, for example, she said in this scene that Marceau looked at Martell like a brother. But did y'all hear her when Miss Wanda came to the business or wherever they were at later in the episode? It said that Marceau and Martell not even that close. Girl, you literally just said that Marceau looked at Martell like a brother. Now you're saying that they're not even that close. Bitch, which one is it? So anyways, girl, Letitia basically feels as though Kimmy is choosing Melody's side. Is she? See, this is the thing, right? Kimmy is my favorite one. And there are not I'm gonna be honest with y'all, there are not a lot of things that Kimmy has done to me that just stuck out. And so it's like Kimmy pretty much, well, I did disagree with her on some of the stuff later in this episode. But for the most part, Kimmy really hasn't done anything that made me think like, oh, she's just a horrible person or she trifling as fuck. Like, Melody has done things to me that makes me think that she could be trifling as fuck. Like, when she tried to burn down everybody else's house in the neighborhood because her shit was on fire. Now you want to start telling everybody about how their husbands ain't shit and cheating on them, with her and Martell was tag teaming people. Hello? Letitia has been sneaky. I don't know, girl. But Kimmy, anyways, I don't know. Like, I feel like Letitia is kind of being like childish with it. Like, girl, we are not like, oh God. Anyways, hold up. Oh, Kimmy lets her know that basically, like, if Maurice and Martell can move forward, then why can't you and Melody? And I have to agree with that. Like, But that I'm telling y'all, that is the difference between men and women. I hate to say that. Like men can get into a whole fight in the middle of the street, like two niggas who hate each other, and girl be having cocktails in a few hours. Like, come on, man, I'm sorry, bro, dog. Man, I'm sorry, bro. I was like, dog, I'm sorry, dog. Like, man, dog, you know my brother, you my brother, dog. I love you, man. Like, and then be cool. Like bitches fight over shit like, oh, her wig look a mess. That's how women do. Am I lying? We gonna fight over because you said my wig, because my hair look a mess, and I'm not gonna stand you for the rest of this. And I can't stand you for the rest of our life because you said my wig look a mess. Niggas will actually bust each other's face wide open and be shooting pool 4 hours later. And lesbians and gays. Baby, the lesbians will fight and be out like, girl. Baby, the lesbians will fight and turn a whole motherfucking apartment up, and baby, be right out at the motherfucking lesbian club the same night and come home and see shit everywhere. Like they motherfucking Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know that movie with I watched that movie the other night. That Brad Pitt bitch. When I say Brad Pitt is a fine ass white man. You hear me, girl? Oh, anyways, child. But yeah, if they can move forward, they can move on. Then Letitia and Melody should be able to, because shit, Martell was walking around here telling everybody in town that Marceau had 20 girlfriends. Even though I still do believe that Marceau was cheating on Letitia. But if Marceau can get over that shit with Martell, then Letitia, the beef should be over between you and Melody, unless Melody did something I just can't recall that makes Letitia feel like, well, okay, y'all. I'm thinking about it as I talk. Okay, or maybe, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give Letitia this one. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Okay, let's just talk. Okay. Or Letitia could feel like, bitch, you went to a place that you shouldn't have went to. Like, low key, Melody and Martell did go after Letitia's and Marceau's marriage. I know some of y'all gonna say that that Letitia and Marceau kind of started it. But I still don't think that. I don't think that. And like, y'all got, like, I still don't think that even with Marceau, even with Letitia bringing up the infidelity at the dinner that they threw for the Holtz, I still don't think that warranted that oh, you got 20 girlfriends. I really don't think that Letitia had any malice when she did that behind it. I don't think she had any malice behind it when she did it. Like, I really think that was just like a fuck, like, girl, like, oh shit, I shouldn't have brought that up. So maybe Letitia is like, that bitch went after my marriage, I can never forgive her. Fuck that, she's a mean girl. And Marceau, like I said, niggas, they just get over shit real fast. Anyways, girl, I don't know, girl. Let's go to the next thing. Hold up. I hate when I take notes on this iPad. I hate taking notes on this iPad. I'm old school fish. Girl, I like to write stuff. Girl, I know, girl. I like to write shit down. I do not like taking notes on iPads or nothing. Hold up. Okay. See, I done lost my place. Hold up, y'all. It's something more telling. Oh, okay, here we go. So Melody is at the house packing up her things. She said, it's not Martell and Melody. Melody is just Melody. I said, come on, just Wendy. Girl, you know, I said, that's how you know the girl is through. Because she said, it's just Melody. That's how you knew Wendy was through. When she put that just Wendy, executive producer, just Wendy. I know that's right. Melody's mother, she comes over. Her mama is so pretty, but her mother comes over and she's telling her mother about what Martell said about he's surprised that older women haven't told him that that's just what men do. Oh, God. It's sad because the truth of the matter is, like, I'm surprised that ain't nobody told her. I'm surprised ain't nobody told her that shit either. Because we all know that, like, even me as a gay man, like, I can just get on YouTube and just freely talk about sex, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing because at the end of the day, I'm still a man. Like, oh, girl, that's how you know how niggas do, girl. They don't like I'm gonna get a pass because, girl, even though he probably talking about being a hoe when he was 29, girl, niggas just hoes. Like, a woman can never get on her and talk as freely as I do, and people not say she a hoe or not say she got daddy issues. I don't know, girl. We do have we are given a lot of excuses for certain behavior or certain things. We can get away with certain things that women can't. And I am surprised that it's not some woman or some women out there who haven't told Melody, girl, you know, that's just what men do. Do he say, is he a good father? Is he a good father? And even on that, sometimes it's hard for me. Like, it's hard for me to try to compartmentalize father and husband. And I'll tell you why. Okay, now I'm just rambling, but let me just get this off my chest. Okay. Like, even though Martell may be a good father and a shitty husband, and even though we know that he's not, you know, beating on Melody or nothing like that, he's just a horrible husband. Like, for example, like, even with men who are horrible people, like, you're a horrible husband, you're a horrible partner, you're a horrible boyfriend, like, you be punching your baby mama in the face, you be slapping your baby mama in the face, you be backhanding your mom, you be backhanding your baby mama, you be cussing your baby mama out, you be beating your baby mama up every night. And then I have seen women, I have heard women who are in these domestic violence, I know I'm going on a rant now, who are in these domestic violence situations, these relationships, and then they'll come out and say, you know, he's a great father. And it's hard for me to, like, buy into that sometimes, because it's like, how can this man, you gave this man his first son, his first daughter, his first child, or one of his, and then named the child after him as a junior, and this nigga backhanded you the other day, and you have the nerve to come out and say that he's a great father. How can a man who disrespects his child's mother, I can't look at you as being a great father, because this woman literally laid on her back and had a baby for you or from you. And probably not, like, I don't know, it's just hard. I don't know, girl, I'm just rambling, girl. Let me let that go. Okay, let's get back into the show. So it's hard for me sometimes to understand when people, like, he's a great father, but a shitty husband. And I've said that sometimes, like, oh, Martell might be a great father, but a shitty husband. But it's like, you treat their mama like shit, and not in, like, a domestic violence type of way, but you treat their mama like shit. Like, you done cheated on this woman 11 times. I don't know, girl. Anyways, girl. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Martell lets her mother know that Melody lets her mother know that Martell just wants to pack up and leave. Girl, pack up and leave for what? It's pussy everywhere. Hello? Just because you change addresses, just because you might change a city or a state, don't mean that you're going to keep your dick in your pants. Bitch, it's WAP in every zip code. It's WAP in every city. It's WAP in every state. And just because you move don't mean your behavior is going to change. Okay, yeah, you might not be with the same bitch Ariane, but bitch, it's another Ariane in another city, in another state, in another zip code. Bitch, probably on the same fucking street that you about to move to. No. Just like the mama said, geography doesn't change shit. Anyway, so Maurice meets up with his broker. Chris tells him, he tells Chris, the broker, that, no, I'm sorry, Martell, I put Marceau meets up with his broker. Martell meets up with his broker, Chris. He tells Chris that he wants to bring Marceau in on the deal. Girl, even Chris is like, girl, y'all hoes is drama. Chris tells him that basically the redevelopment company no longer wants to use him as the face of the project. He said, you messed this up. Martell said, how? What did I do? Martell. This is how I know Martell is just, hold up, y'all, I'm thirsty. This is how you know Martell is just detached from reality. Martell, let's just I need somebody to tell Martell this in case he just does not know. Martell, you cheated on your wife. You cheated on your kids. You cheated on your family. And then not only did you cheat on your wife and your 3 kids, you then cheated on your wife who was pregnant with your 4th kid. And then around the same time, bitch, or later, got not the same time, probably later, got your side bitch pregnant. And you don't understand why this company does not want you. Bitch, you have too much baggage. Too much baggage. Martell, you're sloppy. Your life is a fucking mess. It's a disaster. No one will want you as a face up. For what? No. Nobody wants to deal with that. Ain't nobody about to try to come out with no statement on why we decided to make Martell the company once everybody started talking about Martell did this, and this. No. Martell is strange. And then in true Martell fashion, once somebody points out his mistakes, he says, well, you cheated on your wife or some shit like that. Okay, he just as trifling as you, but at the end of the goddamn day, what does that have to do with you and this $35 million deal you just lost? Martell, I want to know, was that pussy worth it? Was that pussy worth $35 million deal that you just lost? I guarantee you it wasn't. Martell ain't shit. He said, I come home every night. The sad thing about it is that, like, Martell, this is the thing, Martell really ain't saying that a lot of niggas in the world don't say either. Like, they all say the same thing. I don't love her, it's just sex. Man, I come home every night. Like, you out here fucking bitches clearly raw and getting them pregnant, then coming home and fucking your wife raw, clearly. Bitch, y'all hoes need to be in the clinic. Like, y'all gonna stop playing with y'all health with these niggas. Anyways, child. So Miss Wanda, you know I got a love-hate relationship with Miss Wanda. Sometimes, sometimes I love Miss Wanda, but Miss Wanda get on my nerve. But I love Miss Wanda, but she get on my nerve. But I love Miss Wanda. Bitch, I love the fact. One thing I do love about Miss Wanda that it is 2021 and Miss Wanda is still wearing those BAP hairstyles. Girl, do you know the girls in 2001 in my hometown used to wear them same hairstyles? Girl, I said 2001. Baby, it's 2021 and Miss Wanda still wearing them hard hairstyles. I live. Miss Wanda say, she got a whole man. Miss Wanda say, I ain't got a whole man, I got a man. Ooh, she said I got a man, not a whole man, but she married though. Miss Wanda say she not messy, she knows. She not messy, she knows it. Did y'all hear about Martell and Melanie? She's so messy. Maurice is at his office. He is building a new law office. He's going to practice law, and he says that Jalen is going to have an office and maybe even Monster. Now, that's the part I didn't understand. Why would Monster need an office at your law office? Why would Jalen need an office at your law office? Is this a law office or just an office for anybody? Are you going to, like, rent out spaces? I was so confused about that. Kimmy doesn't want to move. Now, this is the thing. Like, when I grew up, it really was my grandmother, my cousin lived behind her, then my great-grandmother lived beside my cousin, and my great-great-grandmother lived with my great-grandmother, her mother, basically. They lived together, and my uncle. They all, I know, right? They all, it was like a 5-bedroom house. They all lived together in the same house, and then my other cousin, then my aunt, she literally lived like walking, like we could like walk as kids to her house. That's how close she lived. Like we pretty much lived all on the same little, and then like but the only difference is like we didn't. Like my mom, like we lived like probably driving distance, probably like 7 minutes away. You could still walk it, but like everybody pretty much lived in the same street. Like when I say like, girl, my grandmother's backyard was pretty much like, not pretty much, was like connected to my cousin's yard. Like we lived like house, like house, like on the same block. Except that it was just like my grandmother's house is in the front, my great grandmother's house is in the back, my cousin's house is in the back, my other cousin's house, yeah. So, anyways, like, Kimmy don't think this is her family. Because if you heard Kimmy, did you hear Kimmy say, I don't need to be in the middle of your. Kimmy said, I don't need to be in the middle of your family. Kimmy don't. Where is, like, Kimmy don't think that's her family. So that's why Kimmy doesn't want to move out there with the. Now, Kimmy, bitch, what's going to happen now? Because I see this happen all the time. When the girls start getting a little coin. I ain't never seen a bitch stay in the same house they had once they started a reality show. Girl, by season 4, Kimmy, your ass better not get up and move talking about I found my... Kimmy, your black ass better not get up and move talking about I found my dream house. Kimmy just don't want to move. Kimmy don't want to move with the Scotts because she don't consider them her family. I don't give a that because she literally said that's your family. It doesn't need to be in the middle of your family. That she don't think that's her family. That's why she don't care about moving out there and building this, community of Scots with this community with them because she doesn't care. Jalen wants to do investment properties, Airbnb, but he's doing a job that he doesn't want to do. Now, this is where I got confused with Kimmy. Kimmy says that he needs to learn work ethic. And because of COVID, I guess it's a little bit more difficult for him to find, I guess, an entry-level job to what he wants to do. If Kimmy is a half part-time real estate, if Martell is does he build homes? I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's too many people around that know they know too many people that know other 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 people. Like, you see what I'm saying? To the point where I don't think Jalen should be working at a job that he doesn't like. Like, I would assume that it would be easy for him to go find an entry-level position with somebody. Because Marceau is a contractor, what is a general contractor? Martell, Melody, and then the people they know, the people that they know, the people that they know, the people that the people, you see, like, it just goes on. So I'm like, I don't know. What's the point of having all these fucking connections if I can't fucking use them? Like, bitch, you think in real life, do you think I really want to do you think I really want to work at the fucking mall? Hell no. Bitch, if I knew somebody who could, bitch, get me into radio or whatever, girl, TV or, girl, whatever the money, girl, what the money reside with, girl, if something, what I'm doing right now, of course. If I could be a full-time YouTuber, bitch, I will be fine for the rest, girl, not for the rest of, because I can't be on here no 80 years old talking about no mess. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, certain people, we may have to work certain jobs until certain things come along, but I don't know Kimmy situation like that or Jalen situation, but it's hard for me to believe that they're not somewhat connected to the point where Jalen couldn't get a job in what he wants to do. Anyways, girl. Kimmy old school. Kimmy one of those parents who believe that everybody should, I don't know. Kimmy gives me like everybody should pay their dues. Girl, for what? Girl, if I can get a leg, girl, I'm sorry. If I can get a leg up, bitch, what's the point? What's the point of knowing all these motherfucking? What's the point of knowing you and you on TV? My stepdaddy on TV, all y'all hoes on TV, all y'all hoes bumping shoulders with other people, and I can't get where I need to get. Girl, no. Fuck going to work a 9 to 5 just to work a 9 to 5. No, bitch. Let's go. Who I need to talk to? Set me up an appointment or something. The fuck I'm struggling for if I ain't got to? Doing some shit I don't want to. Anyways, girl, here go Martell. I'm done with Martell and Melody. All I'm gonna say is this. Martell pops up at Melody's house. It's fucking out of line. Okay, this is the thing with Martell, right? Martell knows that he's starting to lose his family. He knows that he's starting to lose Melody. Before, he knew that I can cheat on Melody, and I know the bitch gonna take me back. Now, the bitch might be for real because she done went about a whole new house. Girl, she talking to somebody. You know, she let it be known she didn't start talking to somebody until after, you know, basically, I guess she moved out a while ago. I forgot her exact words. But she's talking to somebody now. Martell can't handle it. Martell says, if your mother don't respect me, then she not gonna see my fucking kids. What does that have to do with her seeing her grandkids? Martell, I don't know if you know, baby, but a lot of people don't respect you. Just not the mama. Just not your mother-in-law. Your mama probably don't even respect you. She said you just like your goddamn daddy. Martell, a lot of people don't respect you. They really don't. A lot of people think you're trash. And that's not even trying to be like on some funny, like disrespectful shit. Like a lot of people think you're garbage. So it's just not the mother. Martell, why would would you have respect for a man who cheated on one of your daughters, the boss lady, or Milani, or what's it, Marie? I can't remember their names. Would you have respect for a man who cheated on your daughter? Oh, you would? Nod your head. Yes, no, yes, no. I don't think you would. Martell, it's girl, I don't have nothing to say about Martell. Martell is garbage. Martell is garbage. Now you mad because the people don't lost respect for you. Now you want to pop up at this girl's house. What you think that's not cool. That's not cool. I understand Martell. Like, this is the thing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I had kids and me and my wife or me and my partner end up getting a divorce or separated, whatever, and we said, okay, you're going to have the kids 2 weeks, I'm going to have the kids 2 weeks. No, I do not see myself not seeing my kids for 2 weeks just because they're in your care for those 2 weeks. However, Martell, that does not mean that you can just pop up at that woman's house. You need to call her and say, hey, Melody, can I see the kids today? Hey, Melody, do you mind if, can you drop the kids off at the park so I can play with the kids today? Hey, Melody, do you think I can stop by and see the kids? I don't have to come inside. So I get what he's saying, that I'm not about to go no 2 weeks without seeing my kids, but there's a certain way that you have to go about handling this situation. And girl, just popping up at somebody's house, it's not one of them. You popping up at her house because you think she got a nigga over there. That's what the fuck it is. And one day you're going to pop up at her house and it really is going to be that nigga over there and your ass ain't going to know what to do. And it's going to be a whole fight. Hello? Because now it's, you got another man around you got another man around my kids. Well, you had another bitch around her kids from what she said. All right, y'all. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm tired of Martell. Bitch, I be making jokes about, like, if I was a woman, I would fuck Martell. Bitch, if I was a woman, I would rather rub my pussy against a porcupine, bitch. I would rather have a skunk spray on my pussy before I let Martell climb in my pussy and fuck me. I would rather put Gorilla Glue on my motherfucking pussy lips before I let Martell fuck me. If I had a pussy. I would not give Martell no pussy if I had a pussy. I'm I'm telling y'all, I keep like I would stop joking with y'all because at first I ain't gonna lie, I would have fucked Martell if I had a pussy like the first season when I didn't know nothing about Martell. I would have fucked Martell, but now Martell is trash. You cannot let people like Martell Future fuck you. It damages your soul. I think I be lying when I say that. Girl, fucking people like Future and Martell, it damages your soul. And your pussy gonna stink for the rest of your life.